Well, breaking news coming in right now. The CBI has closed its investigation in the murder of RTI activist Satish Shetty. Sources say initially a closure report was filed. Later, destruction of evidence case was also filed against two Maharashtra cops. On 30th of April, CBI had filed a financial report that they have not found any evidence against anyone. Mandar is with us, and we're going to go across to him. Mandar, this effectively means that there will never be justice in this case. We will never know who killed Satish Shetty.
This is the most important question as of now. Who killed Satish Shetty, and especially no one killed Satish Shetty. Is the situation right now, if we really believe in what the CBI is saying, that CBI has failed to gather the evidences against the plot which was possibly conceived by some people, unknown people, and especially when it comes to these last almost 8 years of investigations. We remember there are three different teams of CBI so far have investigated this particular case, and they have failed to reach out to some or the other kind of a conclusion. Apart from that, the initial probe which was done by the local police station over there when the murder has happened in the month of January 2010, again there was a suspicious act of tampering of vital evidences which would have possibly led the assailants to the logical end of the law. But apart from that, this means that the whole case is right now wrapped up by CBI, and the major issue about involvement of the alleged involvement of the company IRB and its infrastructure staff officials are also now that company has also got a clean sheet in a way from CBI, and that is it as of now when it comes to the RTI activist who was killed in early in the morning at nearby his residence in a nearby newspaper kiosk. And the most important question right now is who killed Satish Shetty, because even the local police, even the CBI is not able to find out what exactly must have happened. The issue has started when it comes to various RTI applications which have been filed by Satish Shetty, especially against the IRB company also, and in that particular case, almost 13 officials were charged, and one of the sub-registrar was also found guilty, and the whole project was set aside in those days, and therefore this particular company was also under the scanner of the CBI. But right now this is very clear that since CBI has failed to gather the evidences against anyone, the whole case of Satish Shetty murder is now that will be under the it is almost now closed, and therefore there is no further investigation expected.
Well, Mandar, also let's tell our viewers why this case was so important, and it's such a travesty of justice when you know, activists, when those who dig out the truth, when those who pursue the truth and bring it to the entire country are killed in such a way, because Satish Shetty was somebody who took on the powerful, and he used RTI as a tool, Mandar. And of course, the biggest of the battles, like you said, was the investigation that he carried out as far as IRB is concerned.
The most important factor is the year 2010, when there were large scale of transactions happening across Pune and the Pune metro area, especially Pune and the Pimpri-Chinchwad area, where large scale land dealings were happening, and within these land dealings, most of the powerful bureaucrats and powerful land owners were also involved, and when it comes to various land acquisition and land grabbing cases, Satish Shetty was one person who has fearlessly filed various applications against most of the corrupt dealings in the land acquisitions, and when it comes to taking on most of the high and mighty people around Pune, especially the political class people as well as the underworld linked people, Satish Shetty has fiercely really fought against those people, and then gave various real informations, the truth he has brought in, and when it comes to the hand-in-glove situation of the various revenue officials, he was also fighting with those kind of nexus and the mafia of land grabbing. And therefore, this was very critical case, and unfortunately, right now, the question still remains that who killed Satish Shetty, and the people who really have plotted to kill him are now scot-free.
Well, at least what one can hope is at least that they take strict action against those two policemen against whom a case was filed for destruction of evidence, because a case, an incident that took place in 2010, and the CBI took over the case within 3 months and till date has failed to convince the court and present the evidence to the court. It is absolutely shocking for India's premier agency to not able to actually solve this case. Manda, thanks so much for joining us on this big story.